I do. Who's from Boise? Yeah. See, very polite people, just raising their hands. We're like Canadians. Almost here in Boise. I love growing up in Boise, and Boise's a lot different now, but when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, there was far less diversity than there is now, if you can believe that. I know it's tough. I know it's tough to believe, but it's true. And so like everything I learned about minorities, I learned from watching movies and TV and stuff like that. We didn't have the internet. Couldn't Google what black people like to eat, you know, I had to watch enough movies. And so as a result of that, I've never met a Cuban person before in my life. Never met a Cuban. Everything I learned about Cubans, I learned from watching the movie Half-Baked. It's like a classic at this point. It's an oldie now. But I did, and so as such, everything I know about Cubans, I just think that they just smoke a lot of pot and use B at the end of every sentence. Like, hey B, you want some cereal, B? Yeah, B, cereal's good. You got any milk, B? No, B, we're out of milk, B. Just get annoying, right? Like, what if you were a kid coming home from a test, at school? Dad's like, what'd you get on your test today, B? Got a C, B. A C, B? C, B. A C, B. That could get kind of awkward, right? What if they moved to Canada though? That'd be even weirder, right? Like, A, B, what'd you get on your test today? A, B? I got a C, B. A? A, B? A C, B? A? C? I get lost telling that joke, man. I don't know what's a letter and what's a word. It's confusing. But when I lost my insurance last year, I actually went to all my doctors, and I got a refill on all my pills and everything like that. And I went to the dentist, got cleaned up. And as I'm leaving the dentist, the hygienist gives me a toothbrush. It's an Oral-B toothbrush. She goes, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend the toothbrush brand Oral-B. 90%, all right. Quite. And as I'm driving home, I start thinking about it some more. I'm like, I bet if you asked 10 Cubans, all of them would recommend Oral-B. Why not? They're human too, right? Yeah, it's a stretch, I know. I miss being a kid. I wish I was a kid again, guys. I do. I wish I was a kid again. I miss Halloween. Halloween is fun when you're a kid, right? Because you can dress up. You can dress up as a kid on Halloween, and you can make believe anything you want. Nobody tells you otherwise, And as an adult, that's the only other time you get to do that is on Halloween. And I just remember, as a kid, I wanted to have superhuman powers. Now you tell someone you want superhuman powers, they want to check you into a clinic. But I do. What I want has changed, but I still want those superhuman powers. Like now, I don't want X-ray vision. I don't want to be able to fly. I just want an owl neck. Yeah, you guys don't know how cool owls are? Oh my God, people. All right, let me tell you something about owls. All right. Having an owl neck would be like the next best thing to having eyes in the back of your head, because owls can turn their head 270 degrees like that. I could look over there going that way, and the microphone wouldn't even cut out. It'd be that quick, And I realize there's limited applications with an owl neck. There's only so much you can do. It'd be good for driving. Just checking blind spots. Just get both of them in, one quick glance. Insurance rates would go down. That would be awesome. If you're the type of person who likes to fight, or if you just need some money, you could go pick a fight with somebody downtown, let them hit you one time and just turn your neck 180 degrees, like you're laying on your stomach staring at them. That would freak a person out, If that happened to me, I'd be throwing my wallet, I'd take my ID, but then I'd throw my wallet, it's all my cash, run like hell. If that were me on the ground, I would then just pick up all that money and take my boys out for some drinks, having that on the town. But by far, the best thing that you could use an outlet for, especially here at campus, is checking out other girls or guys when you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Right. I've thought about this. You know, like, you'll think about it later and you'll be like, that dude was onto something. And then in the city of Boise, there's going to be like an epidemic. There's going to be just a wave of people getting outlet transplants. And then it'll spread throughout, but we'll be the epicenter. You guys will all know why. So it would be though, right? It would be awesome. You're walking down the quad with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you check out another girl. She'd be like, were you just looking at that girl? Baby, I got 270 degrees of vision. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific than that. Right? Or you could just go, woo! I do miss dating though. I gotta go. I do miss dating, and it was a lot easier in college. While you guys are in college, you 6%, take advantage of it because it gets more difficult. I went on a blind date a couple weeks ago, and if anybody's ever been on a blind date, you know like how frustrating those can be. And I get to the restaurant, and I sit down, and I offer to buy the girl a drink, and she lets me know that she doesn't drink alcohol. Just very calmly, casually, I go, oh, that's too bad. She goes, what do you mean that's too bad? What, are you one of those people that needs alcohol to have a good time? I'm like, no, I don't need alcohol to have a good time. You know? I don't need coffee to help me poop, but it helps. You know, like, relax, lady, relax. I mentioned earlier I am unemployed right now, so I'm coming up with different ideas on how to make money. Are there any animal lovers out there? Boise, you're not as friendly as I thought you were. How about people with money? You're more important than the people that love animals anyways. What I really need is money for this thing. Here's what I want to do. I want to start a prosthetic store for pets. I'm going to call it Faux Pas. And our slogan is going to be, because faux pas is better than 3. Sucker. My name is Ryan Noack, guys. Thank you so much.
The ABC Silence of Ryan Noack, you guys. One more time for you. All right, our next comedian is from DC. He has toured all over the place and he has opened for